Hey everyone, Kirostyle here. Welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. So the one last thing we have left to do is to meet Arceus himself. In order to do that, we have to complete the Pokedex and catch all the Pokemon that I am missing. So this video is going to be a combination of stream footage and offline footage as I try to wrap that up. I'll try to only pick out the interesting parts or the parts where something notable happens because there's a lot of grinding and there's a lot of farming and I don't think that's all worth watching. But this episode will be all the events leading up to and finding Arceus, so enjoy! Oh, so I just went into the Galaxy Team headquarters to update my Pokedex, and I immediately got this cutscene. I've just been told of the foul plan Volo had concocted. Oh, I guess I never did check in with you after the whole debacle, did I? Well, think no more on that scoundrel. Just another tale of passion burning too bright and consuming its bearer. This is what happens if you allow it to. See, here's the thing too, is Kagita is obviously also based off Cynthia, right? But so is Volo, especially because of his hair and his Pokemon team. So, like, did these two get together or something? Or what's the story here? But what of you? Are you making progress with your, what do you call your studies of Pokemon? Surveying, was it? That's been going alright. I didn't get this cutscene earlier when I came into the Pokemon headquarters. Maybe it's because I've actually progressed my Pokedex a little bit. So maybe this cutscene doesn't come immediately after you beat Giratina. Oh, it's been going alright. Wait, I came in here after I beat Volo. And then I got the quest for Giratina. I don't think I came back after I caught Giratina, maybe that's why. Indeed, well, Hisui still holds more fascinating Pokemon. Shall I speak to you of one of them? Which Pokemon would you like to hear about? Oh, I read about this quest. I thought this quest was like she introduces you to the three, like, weather genies, and then if you catch them all, then she'll give you access to the newest one, which is the fourth one. I thought this event was like a DLC or like something you get from a special event. I didn't know it was built into the game. Sure. Ah yes, Tornadus. In every direction it flies, stirring up tremendous storms as it goes. When a blizzard batters the Alabaster Icelands, Tornadus must be about. Again, how did we get on this conversation? You told me about Volo's thing, asked how my survey is going, and suddenly you're telling me about these three Pokemon. Thundurus. Now Thundurus, as it flies around, it fires bolts of lightning every which way. When a rainstorm lashes the Cobalt coastlands, Thundurus may be about. Landorus. Ah yes, Landorus, the Pokemon hailed as the guardian of the fields. It seems it could be glimpsed in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Perhaps you'd be so good as to catch it for me? Wait, I'm not doing this for you, Kagita. Is that so? Also, she doesn't really have any Pokemon. I think she'd really fit if she had like a Poltegeist. But that's like the newest generation. We don't really see too many Sword and Shield gen Pokemon in this game. I know not why these three have chosen to show themselves. Perhaps the cause lies with the space-time rift, or simply with their own whims. I suppose their stirring up storms and casting bolts of lightning may trouble you aplenty, but nature has need of such things. That's why I'm going to catch them in Pokeballs. If you wish to know more, you'd best study the Pokemon for yourself. When you've completed entries in your Pokedex for Landorus, Tornadus, and Thundurus, come and speak with me. Alright, well, I originally came here because my Pokedex is ready to go to the next rank, and I've actually still been adding points to it even after I hit the threshold. But I spent a lot of time, well, not a ton of time, like an hour or two, going around catching Alpha Pokemon, specifically catching Alpha Pokemon that I did not have their Pokedex entries already. So most of them were evolutions of Pokemon that I've already caught, but at least catching the Alpha evolution saves me the trouble of going to catch or evolve those Pokemon myself. I also started, I crafted a whole bunch of wing balls, and I use those to catch a few flying Pokemon like Magnezone, Togekiss, Togetic, and Braviary, which also saves me the trouble of getting them. So pretty much the only Pokemon I'm missing in my Pokedex now are Pokemon that I need to evolve myself, or Pokemon that are rare spawns. And the rare spawns are annoying because I actually have to go out And if I don't find them on the field, because only 1 or 2 spawn at a time, I have to come back to the village, and then go out, and then come back to the village, and then go out. Or I have to wait for a space-time rift, which is equally annoying for Pokemon like Magnemite and Porygon and the fossil Pokemon. So, anyways, let's check in with Silene. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. There's still 3 more. I'm definitely not going to get to max research rank. I'm just afraid my Pokemon are going to reach the level threshold and then stop listening to me. With this, you have officially attained the rank of 7-star in the Galaxy Expedition team. You can now use Gigaton Balls. Wait, all Pokemon will obey your orders. Oh, so even though I'm only at 7-star, they will all obey me now. So then what do you get for the last 3? Just some recipes? The rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous too. Yay, money. Have this as well. It is a further recipe you'll need for crafting. These recipes actually don't require too many things. It's always the same stuff, like an apricorn and a type of tumblestone, maybe an iron chunk. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokedex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. Okay, we'll go back to finding and evolving Pokemon. I also need to get the last couple wisps as well. Oh, looks like the photography studio guy has a quest for me. Now, I did read that you can only take a photo in the studio with 1 Pokemon, so that's not something that you can do with like side quests to get more of. Ah, just the person I was waiting for. It's a Pokemon I was hoping you could bring me. I've been trying to make a business of offering the groundbreaking experience of having your photo taken with Pokemon. But no one around here seems to understand the appeal. Perhaps they're all just too afraid of Pokemon to get over their reluctance. I happened to accidentally catch a Pokemon in this photo. It gave me a brilliant idea. Oh, it's a Lopunny? Baniri? See how fluffy it is, how adorably soft, how irresistibly impossibly cuddly. Once Pokemon see a Pokemon like this in a photo, they'll all want to have their portraits taken, together with it. I need to get a better shot of it than this one. Could you find one? Bring it here? I think I should already have one in my box. Oh, dude, I was gonna help you. Why'd you go back inside? Does he have multiple side quest chains where he continually just asks for more Pokemon? I mean, I have a lot of Pokemon, so chances are I have what he's looking for. This one, right? Oh, it's even fluffier and lovelier than I imagined from that photo. This is it. This is exactly it. Let's get a proper shot at once. I was able to get just the shot I needed thanks to you and that Pokemon of yours. This should go a long way toward getting the other villagers over their fears and into some photos of their Pokemon. Down there. Wait. Hi, Charm. So that's where you've been hiding. I found Clover in the overworld. I don't know where Coin is. A Charm. How could I be so careless? I didn't think the day would come where I would be caught with my guard down. Now you face the eldest of the misfortunes. This unlucky charm will ensure you fall in battle. I still can't get over how she's styled after Agatha, but logically she should be Bertha, who looks very similar to Agatha from the Sinnoh region. And the Rhydon, I think, is from Bertha, but then her primary fighter is Gengar, who is obviously Agatha's. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Uh-huh. Got just the thing for you, a nice shadow ball to the face. What a disgrace. You talking about yourself? That's not very nice to say to yourself, Miss, Charm. Yeah, she looks so bored and kind of elegant. The way she throws her Pokeball is very, like, dainty, too. Quite formidable, aren't you? Also, weren't we on top of the cliff? How come we're down here now? I guess if I was walking underneath, she would have jumped down, maybe? This was only a test. Now I know more about how you fight, and I won't hold back next time. Can't get over the stupid, like, kabuki pose, too. What did I get? 4 nuggets! Wow, that's way more than what Clover gives me. She gives me like 1 Stardust or something. Yeah, I remember one of the Pokemon games. I think there's another NPC that makes a comment about how Bertha and Agatha look very similar. But it's from a game that's not a Sinnoh game. I just can't remember who says it. Yeah, they look similar, but they have like completely opposite personalities. I guess they now share a common ancestor in charm, I guess. Space-time distortion! Let's go! Yeah, let's check this one while we're here. This is the one in that cul-de-sac of Clefairies. I really hope that the... What am I looking for? I already caught Shieldon. I need Cranidos, the other fossil from the space-time distortion. No wisps here. Darn it. I am so stumped. Let's get ready for the space-time distortion, I guess. With any luck... Oh, Melly, I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Let's make some room. Put my nuggies away. Have a nice sleep. I'll leave my Umbreon as my first Forerunner. Buy some cheaper balls. I think I'm good on Pokeballs. Actually, I'm pretty good on all these. It's gone. Wait, did my sleeping get rid of it? I'm pretty certain I've slept before going in one before. Oh. No! No, really? Oh my god. No! I'm pretty sure I've slept before going... Oh, maybe it's because I did it till nighttime instead of just a little... Oh. No! Okay, we learned something new. Okay, that's fantastic. Wow, I'm so glad that happened. I'm so glad that happened. I am so glad that happened. Wow, I'm so happy. 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 Ah, I see it! I see it! It's up there. I've never flown inside this cave. I've always walked around on foot. Oh, thank gosh, Drago, you are go- Ah! Ah! Ow, ow, that hurt, that hurt, that hurt. Oh. can't I switch to Braviary? Ah! No! 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 Why can't I switch to Braviary when I'm up there? I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I don't care about the unknown. I'm outie. I'm outie. I'm outie. I'm outie. My only shiny Pokemon is still that Magikarp I caught. I've never even seen a shiny Pokemon in any Pokemon game besides that Magikarp I caught in this game. I remember when you find that red Gyarados in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. And people were like, oh, it's a shiny, but it's just like a storyline one. Technically, not exactly. And people who research level complete every Pokemon in this game. Wait, what was that sound? Was that a shiny sound? What was that sound? Was that just a Pokemon using an attack? I heard a twinkly sound. People who max research all Pokemon in this game are so powerful. But also the payoff isn't really useful. Wait, is that a shiny Roserade? It has a purple and a black. Oh, that is a shiny, okay. Turn off autosave and save it. I should do that. Oh, I can't do that when I'm flying. Come up, I'll go here. Just all this talk about shiny and then... Never turned off autosave on this game. I didn't know you could. Here, oh, here. Okay, I need to... Okay, there's some grass over there. Dropping in the grass is so hard. Drop me in the grass, drop me in the grass. Immediately crouch. Ugh. Was it sleeping? Oh, freaking. Guess I have to fight you. I'm kind of afraid. I don't want to hit it. I mean, fighting attacks are not very effective. Do I want to risk it though? I mean, I didn't kill the Cherim, or the Cherim with my not effective attack, so maybe... I can't even agile style this. Do you think it has higher attack, or higher defense, or special defense? Probably higher special defense. I'm kind of scared. Ugh, please. Oh, okay. As long as it doesn't have any self-recoil moves. Okay, I don't think that was half HP. I don't want to risk it. You know what? I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. Okay, I'll just throw Pokeballs at it now. Oh, yay! Well, if I ever want a shiny Roserade, I guess there I go. Let's turn on autosave again. I don't trust myself. I'm pretty sure I've heard that sound once before in this game, other than the Magikarp. So there must have been one point in the game where I flew past a shiny something and didn't notice. I'm fairly certain. I don't think I was flying near anything that was noteworthy that I wanted. Okay. Well, that was nice. We were just talking about shiny Pokemon, and then we had shiny Pokemon. There's an Eevee, an Octillery. I think I'm good on Eevees. I can stop. Wait, what's happening? Oh no, this is from a quest. This is the Sphere that rolled down the hill. Sphere. What are you doing in the space-time distortion? This is not... Oh my god, he's rolling away! That poor Spheal. Well... Sorry, man. I'm gonna have to come get you later. There's the Spheal. Here, let's... Still in the space-time distortion. Hey, Spheal. Sphe. That was weird. The camera... the camera went funny because it went outside the space-time distortion. Okay. Oh, there you are. He's so round. Sven. See, rolling on your face like that can't be pleasant, right? He's so cute, though. Oh, there he is. Sve. Oh my god, please come back here. Oh my goodness, Spheal, I can't believe you rolled all the way down here. When did you get here, Senki? You escorted Spheal all this way. I'm not sure if escorted is the right word. Please meet me back at the summit camp. I'll thank you properly there. Oh, it's so cute, look at it clap! Forgot I still had Braviary. Thanks to you, I was able to find Spheal, and it's without a scratch too. Here, this is for everything you've done. I got a sticky glob. Or 5 sticky globs. You're gonna be more careful from now on, won't you, Spheal? I don't think he learned his lesson, dude. Oh my god. Spheal. Ah, Spheal! Goodbye. Well, that's the end of that quest, I guess. Porygon, please come to me! Porygon! Well, you're not Porygon, but I'll take you. I don't want to kill you. I don't know if I'm too strong. Do I have something that's not effective? No, I don't. Yeah, if you jinxed me so that I only get Porygon 2s. Okay, it's a good thing I did Agile Style for that. Oh no, you can recover. Well, that's great. Then you deserve a normal Dark Pulse. Don't you dare recover. Oh, I didn't want you to Hyper Beam me. Oh my god. Ow! I'm moving. Oh, I should have restocked on Ultra Balls. Oh well. Okay, I mean, at least I got something new, I guess. Oh, come on. Please, I hope there's normal Porygons in here too. Stay in the ball. Stop recovering. Ah! Don't recover. No, don't recover. I'm gonna run out of PP if I keep doing this. Don't you dare recover. Stay in the ball. Stay. Good boy. Okay, it's silly enough that, I mean, Porygon 2, yeah, it's a Pokemon that's a number in its name. I'll take it because it's artificial and computerized, but only the other day I learned that there was that Pokemon called Type Null. which is so weird to me. And plus the fact that type Null evolves into another Pokemon that does not have a colon in its name. Like, what is this? Porygon 2? No, oh my gosh, you really did jinx me. Oh, get me out of here. I am... Oh. I was stunned for a second there. Ah! Ah! Please don't kill me. Porygon 2. Where's Porygon? I don't want Quilava. Where's Porygon? Ooh, a Protector. Where's Porygon? Like, I know, like, all Quilavas, for example. Oh, Magnezone, come on. Like, all Quilavas turn into Hisuian Typhlosions in this game. In the future games, they're gonna have to find a way to give Quilavas 2 different evolutionary paths. Magneton? I mean, where's my Magnemite? I'll still catch you, but where's my Magnemite? Please don't kill my Umbreon. You maybe jinxed it again. Oh no, please. Don't kill my Umbreon, please. I just want to give you one more Psychic. No, please! Okay, I saw Magnezones and Magnetons in this space-time distortion, though, so maybe there should be Magnemites? Don't kill it. Please, Magnemite, please. Please, Magnemite, please spawn. There's the Magnezone. Stop switching my screen. Mr. Mime. It's kind of interesting too, because they let Sneasel have both of its evolutions in this game because Weavile is from the Sinnoh region, so they were obligated to include it. But then they also wanted to include the new one, Sneasler. And I was lucky enough that I was able to catch some normal Sneasels in a space-time distortion. Where is the Magnemites? I feel like there's no Magnemites. There's no Magnemites in this space-time distortion. Why are there Magnetons? I guess you guys called it. My luck is awful. Ah! My luck is indubitably awful. I can't even argue that anymore. I can't even argue that maybe it's just a fluke or something. So we finally found all the wisps. Took a little bit of time, but we did it, so let's turn them in. Thanks again for helping me. You've collected 107 wisps so far. Since you now gathered 50 wisps, here's a little thank you present from me. You obtained a linking cord. Thank you. Oh, you've gathered 60 wisps, haven't you? Please take this as well. You obtained 5 grit pebbles. Oh, you've gathered 70 wisps, have you? Please take this as well. You obtained a scrap of reaper cloth. Oh, you gathered 80 wisps, haven't you? Please take this as well. You obtained 3 seeds of mastery. Oh, you've gathered 90 wisps, haven't you? Please take this as well. You obtained 2 experience candies XL. Nice. Oh, you gathered 100 wisps, haven't you? Please take this as well. You obtained 3 grit rocks. Wow, you gathered every last one of the wisps. I really can't thank you enough. Now we can finally seal away that havoc-wrecking bundle of mischief once more. We'll need to go to the Shrouded Ruins. That's the only place the sealing will work. We should meet there at the same time of day as we first met. Hope you remember. I mean, I don't know it's nighttime, but you're not gonna tell me? Okay, while we're here, looks like there's another photo studio quest. Thanks again for lending me a hand with getting that photo of Bunnery last time, Recruit. Everyone in the village sure loved it. I was hoping I might get your help on another little task. In fact, would you take another look at this? Ooh, spooky. I wonder what Pokemon this is. Who's that Pokemon? Rather eerie, wouldn't you say? The thing was so close and yet I had no idea it was even there when the photo was being taken. On a shot like this, I can't even say with any certainty whether it's a Pokemon or something else entirely. If you recognize that thing in the photo as some Pokemon that truly exists out in the wild, I'd like to see it. I'd sure love your help on this. Okay, but... Dude, how come every time you ask for my help, you retreat back inside your studio? I can do this for you right away. What can I help you with? Well, what can I help you with? Where's my Duskull? Aha. What a hair-raising spectacle. Yes, I'm certain this is the Pokemon from the photo. I love how Duskull has like the one eye too, but he has like two eye sockets, so it just kind of moves back and forth. It's really cool. It's such a shame that he kind of loses that when he evolves. I mean, he still only has one eye when he evolves, but his design changes too much for me. Well, now that I've seen such a clear example of the real thing, I'd like to get a proper shot. You know, I must admit, I feel quite relieved to know it was truly just a Pokemon in the end. And a Pokemon with its own sort of charm, really. I'm glad I was able to photograph it. Yay, new photo offerings. We'll explore those later. Oh, that's what this stone is for. I've seen this before. Kiro, I'm glad you came. Let's get started, shall we? Tessa, aren't you a little young to be doing this? Are you actually a ghost yourself? Are you Spiritomb? First of all, a confession. I may have told you one teeny tiny lie. About the wisps. There are actually 108 of them. I've been holding on to the last one. Could you put it in the odd keystone with the others? I thought she was about to admit that she was the last one. Wait, before that, well, Kiro, what do you think of me? I don't like where this is going. You're a strange one. I don't really know you. I don't really know you. You did give me a lot of nice items. Really? Even after gathering 107 wisps? Ah well, it's fine. We have time after all. Here it goes, the final wisp. After this, the traveler who used that strange magic will finally forgive me, right? Ah, close your eyes for a sec, would you? Spooky. She is the last wisp. She is the Spiritomb. Oh, maybe she's not the Spiritomb per se. Maybe she's just a wisp. The odd keystone started glowing. Do I have to fight Spiritomb or do I just get him? Odd keystone disappeared without a trace. Making you gather all those wisps was my last bit of mischief. Thanks for playing along. Please don't forget about me. Wait, that's the end? I got some twice spiced radish. You sense the presence of a strange Pokemon. There's some kind of strange aura leaking out from the cracks. Are they really just cracks? Oh, what the heck? Oh, hi! Sneak up on me, why don't you? I thought here I was paying attention to the stone. Okay, I really don't want to accidentally KO this thing. I mean, are they really just gonna leave me with that? They don't really completely explain it. I mean, it's fine, but I'll find a lot of these quests that don't really have very much closure. I mean, I could kind of surmise what happened, but I wouldn't be able to tell for sure, right? Oh, sure, you can deserve an Ultra Ball. Had I gotten Spiritomb earlier in the game, I might have actually used it as part of my party. Oh, and I guess that's it? That's it? Okay. Well, thanks. Bessa, goodbye. Okay, more photo studio shenanigans, I guess. Kind of annoying that I have to leave the village and come back every time. You know, I showed that photo of Deathskull to the children of the village, and they all shrieked with delight. Oh, with delight? Really? Thanks again for helping me out with it. In fact, I'd like to ask your help once again, if I may. Would you look at this? Is that a turtwig? At first, it looks like a perfectly normal landscape shot, wouldn't you say? But take a closer look and you start to notice something odd about the pair of leaves that is in the foreground of the image. A conspicuous pair of leaves popping into the frame like that, I'm inclined to think it could be some part of Pokemon. I have no proof, you see? If you know of a Pokemon with such leaves, would you show me to compare with the photo? And again, he retreats into his photo studio. Come on, man. I think it's a Turtwig. It's a good thing I haven't evolved mine yet, which I will do eventually for my Pokedex. Where did I put it? Oh, here. Wait, this can't be it. My Turtwig has like a brown top to his hair. Oh, okay. I thought the picture had a more like peachy top of the Pokemon's head. Yes, a pair of leaves on his head. That's it. I knew the photo had captured a Pokemon. Oh, he's kind of cute. Look at his big smile. Now I'm fired up to take a proper shot of it to commemorate this little discovery. This has been such a learning experience for me. I've been able to hone my eye as a photographer, thanks to these little puzzles for sure. Oh, is this my last one? Okay, good. I still want to see and photograph even more different Pokemon. Oh, never mind. Oh, if you're open to it, I certainly hope you'll keep bringing your Pokemon by to take many more photographs here. Oh, so maybe that was the last quest. Again, we'll explore the photography options later. So, in order to evolve Ursaring into Ursaluna, I need an item called a Peat Block that I need to use on Ursaring on a full moon. Now, a Peat Block, unlike most evolution items, cannot be purchased from the trader. So the only way to get it is, if you're lucky, the Ginkgo Guild might sell one, or you can get one while riding Ursaluna and digging around, or breaking open some rocks or whatever. Now, there is one guaranteed way to get it, and it's with this string of side quests. So, remember during the main story, I stopped by and talked to this person partway through my playthrough. It wasn't part of the main story, I just happened by them. Gone Astray in the Mirelands, where Zeke asked me to find his sister Wanda. Now, the thing is, I didn't do this quest, but if you do this quest, it unlocks another quest in another map, and then that one unlocks another quest and another quest. It's basically a chain of like 5 or 6 quests all about finding lost people for Zeke. But at the end, he gives you a Peat Block. So I think I'm going to do these quests because I don't want to rely on RNG to get my Peat Block. There you are. A person, another real, live, human person. Oh, thank goodness. I was on my way back to the base camp when I got attacked by some wild Pokemon. I managed to get away from them, but I got completely lost when I was running, and, please, can you tell me how to get back home? That way, I see. Thank you so much. Like the exact opposite direction of... Wait, aren't you walking in... No! I mean this way. Right, of course. I knew you meant this direction. Well, understandable, considering that I didn't actually point anywhere. Return to Galaxy Hall and report to Zeke. Wanda made it back home safe. Boy, am I ever glad I asked you. You're just as good as everyone says you are. Wanda is still new to the security corps, you understand, and she's a bit flighty at the best of times, so I can't help but worry about her. It's not asking too much. Do you think you continue to keep an eye on her for like another 5 or 6 quests? No, stop it, Zeke, you're embarrassing me. I just got unlucky this time, that's all it was. That's what you'd have me believe, but ever since we were kids, the instant I took my eyes off you, you'd be lost somewhere in the bushes. Well, anyway, Kiro, I do appreciate all your help, so thank you from me too. I got some Stardust. Wanda can be careless. I'm a little worried about whether she's up to working with the security corps. Okay, well, I feel like when I come back, you're gonna need my help again. And what do you know, I left the building and came back in and immediately you have another quest for me. Well, at least I don't have to leave the village. That's kind of annoying. I guess maybe technically for the photo studio, I could have just gone into Galaxy Hall or into my house and then come back out. And he would have another quest for me. I guess I could have done that. There you are, I've been looking for you. I literally was just here. In fact, your sister would have passed me on the way out. My sister Wanda went up to the Cobalt Coastlands and she never came back. Dude, it's been only like 2 minutes. I've asked her fellows in the security corps to be on the lookout, but they haven't found her. I'm so worried. Do you think you can find her? You could use that old kerchief of hers again if you need to track her down by her scent. Please find Wanda again for me. She should be somewhere in the Cobalt Coastlands. Alright, Z. I'm doing this for Ursaluna and your Pete block. Wait a second, that's... Charm. You have more than one location? You don't appear to be frightened to see me. Maybe it's because last time, you gave me a bunch of nuggets for beating you. Daring to approach me rather than turn tail and run, you've got courage, I'll give you that. According to my friend, all the 3 Misfortune sisters give you nuggets post-game, as opposed to before when they gave you Stardust. But I only encountered Charm. Oh, no, not Charm. Clover before. Daring to approach me rather than turn tail and run, you've got courage, I'll give you that. Now you face the eldest of the misfortunes. This unlucky charm will ensure you fall in battle. I really didn't know that you guys appeared in more than one place, though. I thought you each had one set location. I still need to find... what's her name? Coin. Gosh, all their names are so dumb. Oh good, I'm Umbreon first. Oh, miss. I mean, they don't even get stronger. Again, it's kind of silly that Kamado and Bolo were just so difficult for their last fights, and then everyone else was pretty mediocre. Although I haven't gone and done the rematches in the village and the training hall, so who knows, maybe those are better. Harder. Maybe we can try those later, if I feel like it. I don't really feel like fighting trainers in this game sometimes. They're too difficult, it's just not worth it. What a disgrace. Ooh, level up. Okay, can I go back to finding Wanda now? Because that's the real reason I was here. Quite formidable, aren't you? This was only a test. Now I know more about how you fight and I won't hold back next time. That's what you said last time. You didn't even improve. Give me your nuggets. How kind of you to leave stuff for me. Oh, there you are, Wanda. That's why I couldn't find you. With Ursaluna alone, because you're like off the coast. How'd you get here? You don't have a swimming Pokemon, right? Oh, Kiro, you came to find me. I got the old heave-ho from this Machop, see, and splash, it was right into the sea for me. Ow, that must really hurt. And then I couldn't swim back to the shore on my own, so I was just stranded. So, you're not even that far from the shore, man. Can you please help me get back home? I mean, you can even see the exit of the Cobalt Coastlands from here. Thanks a million for your help, Kiro. I'll pay you back somehow. Yeah, give me a Pete block. My oh my, that Basket Legion sure is something. It zips right through the water, even with the weight of a person or two on its back. Amazing. Oh, she actually turned and went in the right direction this time. Yeah, like, look. Like, literally she... Like, literally she could have just swam or even, like, hopped back. If she could swim to that rock, she could definitely swim back. Whatever, I won't question it. Wanda made it back home safely again. I really can't thank you enough. I knew I wouldn't be wrong to ask you again. Don't make a habit of it, man. You're still as good as everyone says you are. And that Ursaluna is amazing too. Not many can track a scent even across rivers and seas. If I could ever learn to live with Pokemon myself, a Pokemon like that Ursaluna sure would be nice. Yeah, a Pokemon that's great at finding things. Like Wanda, for example. Thank you for finding Wanda again. I wish I was strong enough to face Pokemon like you do. And sure enough, Wanda's gone again. Every time I'm in trouble, you turn up. Just like clockwork. That's right, Wanda's missing again. Please help me find my lost sister. This time she was sent to the Coronet Highlands, but she never returned from that trip. Maybe we should stop sending her on trips. I've got faith. I know you and that Ursaluna will be able to track her down for me. Get a whiff of that old kerchief and see if you can find any traces of her, please. Wanda should be somewhere up in the Coronet Highlands, so please find her. Oh, Wanda, Wanda, Wanda. How'd you get down here? Did you fall? Kiro, at last! Oh, I knew you'd come find me. I got hit with a gust from Honchkrow that sent me tumbling right down the mountainside. Ow, gosh. I couldn't climb back up. I couldn't get down either, so I've been stuck. Oh man, this must suck. So please, get me back on track. I jump in my Sneasler's basket, I guess. You're always around to save me when I need it. If only you were my core, Kiro, I'd be so much better off. We're Galaxy teammates. Really, it's such a relief to hear you say that. I'm so glad I can rely on you, Kiro. It's a little embarrassing, I guess, to admit to myself I need to rely on you. Oh, you know what? I used to think that Sneasler was a mean Pokemon since it looks sly and unsavory, but it helped me have a real tight spot, so I guess it must be good at heart after all. Or maybe Pokemon are individuals and not just, you know, large overbranching descriptions as a species. It seems as if there's nothing you can't find. I'm always thanking you, but thanks again. There's simply no doubting your abilities. And I heard from Wanda how you reassured her, telling her your teammates and all. She's even started calling you her savior. It really means a lot to her to be accepted by someone like you. And as her brother, I appreciate you keeping her safe too, of course. I know that she could be a real scatterbrain, so I'm glad she's got you looking out for her. See, like, NPCs that have recurring side quests or something like this, I feel like they should at least give them somewhat unique models, or even change their hair color or something to make them get the illusion of being unique. Wanda really looks up to you now. She talks about you glowingly. As her brother and supposed role model, I have mixed feelings, but good for you. You're a good guy, Zeke. So this must be the last one, right? It must be in the Alabaster Icelands, the last map. Now here's the boy I was hoping for, Wanda's constant savior, Kiro. I'm afraid the day has finally come. This time, Wanda couldn't even find her way back from the Obsidian Fieldlands right on her own doorstep. Oh. I guess we're not going to the Icelands then. Is there another quest after this for the Icelands then? It's practically her own backyard, right? She should know her way around, so I'm worried something happened to her. I really appreciate some help from you and Ursaluna. Keep the scent from Wanda's raggedy old kerchief and search her out for me. You'll no longer hold on to this kerchief, will it still have her scent? One has to be somewhere out there in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Find her for me, please. So maybe there's another one after this for the Icelands. There you are, Wanda. Seems you're in a bit of a pickle there. Ow, and so am I, apparently. Help! Oh please, I don't want to sprout mushrooms. They're kind of cute. They're so small though, surely you could just run away from them. You get to fight 3 at once? Well, if you like some crispy mushrooms. Take that. Ah, thank you. I swear I'd never survive here in Hisui without you as a teammate. I came to patrol because I know of some of the villagers come out here to hunt for mushrooms. While keeping an eye out for them, I ended up hunting around a bit myself for some finds. But the mushrooms ended up hunting me. I guess my brother is probably a mess worrying about me again, huh? But you're so good at battling, probably even better suited to the security corps than I am. Forgetting that you're part of the security corps, not like the supply corps or something. Thank you for saving Wanda yet again. I'm so glad we've got the survey corps to rely on. Even though we are the security corps, I was chilled to my marrow when I heard my sister was caught up in a Pokemon attack this time. Only she could just get herself assigned to patrolling the village for a while, nice and safe. You and Ursaluna have come to the rescue again. I can't thank you enough for getting Wanda back. She's my one and only sister. Aw, look at his smile. Wanda snuck out of the village without telling me, and she hasn't come back. I heard she was all bundled up against the cold too, so I've got this sneaking suspicion she went to the Alabaster Icelands. Whatever sent her out there, it doesn't seem like it was an assignment from the security corps. But what else could make her want to go to such a dangerous place alone? I really need some help from you and Ursaluna again. Use a scent from the scraps of Wanda's old kerchief and search her out for me. Okay, now, me, as part of the survey corps, I had to go unlock all these maps by getting certain Pokedex levels. How are these people unlocking access to all these areas anyways? I mean, yeah, they're part of a different corps than me, but come on. And this time I'll go look for her myself as well. Oh, good for you, Zeke. I can't just stand by and rely on you every time. I'm her big brother. I can't let her down now. Wait for me, Wanda. I'll save you this time. Good on you, man, but maybe you want to bundle up first. Oh. Oh, my savior. I was looking for you, you know? Oh no. Did you see your bro? What? My brother went to the Alabaster Icelands. What an interesting twist we have here. Zeke, that brother, the one who's refused to even set foot outside the village since he got attacked by some shinks and totally traumatized? We've got to go find him at once. Please, Savior, you got to go help me one more time. Okay, interesting twist. I didn't expect that. Good. Oh, hi. Baggin, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to someone else. There you are. You want a savior, please help me. Hey, you know my name, man. Oh, can you and Sneasler get me back up there? Gah. Here it comes again! Big Glalie, huh? I'm gonna guess I can't catch it. Usually these, like, side quest event fights are ones you have to kill. He's not gonna survive that anyways. He is so big. Oh yeah, there we go. I was gonna say that, oh, did he survive the burn, but he didn't. You feel the burn, Glalie? Oh goodness me, thank you for saving me from that complete and utter disaster. Well, if he wasn't traumatized before, he's traumatized now. But it's no good, I still haven't found Wanda. Yeah, about that. Did you save my brother, my trusty savior? Wait, you mean Wanda was fine all along? Oh good. Now I can pass out in relief. I'm sorry I made you worry. Never mind that, what were you thinking going to a place like the Icelands without telling me? Oh, well, the fact is I came here for this. So she did come here. You obtained an ice stone. Oh! I can get a Glaceon with this, although I'm told there's like, I came across this weird ice formation in this, on this map that you can examine. Apparently you can use that in place of an ice stone. You just bring your EV to that rock, and then you don't have to use the ice stone. It saves you an item. But thank you, I appreciate it. I came to find that stone so I can give it to you, my savior. I was told it was pretty rare, so I thought maybe it could help you with your survey work. Yeah, I've yet to get one. That was my first one. Well, thanks, Wanda. Oh, don't give me that sad look, Zeke. Of course I got one for you too. Why would he want an ice stone? I owe you both so much. My savior, and the one always sending him after me. Yeah, one of those titles seems much less glamorous than the other. I'm gonna keep working hard to become a great security corps member, to pay you two back for everything you've done for me. Come on, bro. Let's head back home. I've gotten really strong with all my adventures. I'm sure I can get you back to the village safe. I'm really glad to hear you think so, Wanda, but the village is that way. I knew that. I think Wanda's still gonna need you to look out for her for a little while yet. More like a long while. A real long while. Hey, Pete Block. So I went back to check on Zeke and Wanda, and they aren't even in the Galaxy Hall anymore. They just despawned, so now that I'm done with them, they don't exist anymore, apparently. I also realized I haven't been doing these crafting quests. This guy asked me to make a Pokeshi doll for him for a long time ago to give me the recipe, and I never did it, so I think I need to unlock more crafts this way. What's this? Why, that's a Pokeshi doll if I ever saw one. Please let me have a closer look. Amazing, just look how smoothly you've carved these curves. Your attentive carving shows you put love and care into your handiwork. And these colors, you've definitely given a vivid look, that's for sure. Yes, these hues must be the very shades of your inner strength and passion. Not to mention, this Pokeshi doll is perfectly balanced. At a glance, you'd think it's sure to fall over, yet it stubbornly remains upright. Ooh, thank you. I've savored your Pokeshi doll to my heart's content. We use the same recipe, and yet your Pokeshi doll has a completely different feel than mine. Here, I'll give you a Pokeshi doll that I made. I took great care in crafting it, so have a look. See how it differs from the one you made. Okay, but they look identical. On my item screen. Look, they stack on top of each other. Okay, I guess I have to leave and come back for him to give me another quest. Oh, okay, I forgot. I can just buy recipes from him. That's why I haven't been getting new recipes. Because they're not quest logged. But I don't really need most of these, and some of them are getting kind of pricey. I'd rather just buy some of these from the merchants, but... Okay, maybe I'll... Oh, okay, I can make star pieces using red shards, blue shards, and green shards. That's what the shards are for. Okay. Well, maybe I'll buy these later. Okay, so I read up on the Misfortune Sisters, and apparently they all have set spawn locations on every map, and there's a chance for them to appear. It's just, I happened to only find, previously, Clover in the same location twice. That's why I assumed that it was a fixed location, but it's not. So people recommend that if you're going to farm them, you farm them here in the Obsidian Fieldlands, because all their spawn locations are relatively close to each other and one of the camps. And they actually give you pretty good money because they drop 4 nuggets. So this is actually the best way to farm money. So I flew around a few times, and here's Clover. I still have yet to find or encounter Coin, but that's okay. They're a random chance anyways, and they reset every time you go back to Jubilife Village. So, I mean, sure, let's make some money, I guess. You saw me out here and didn't even think to turn and run. I'll make you regret that confidence. Now you face the middle sister of the infamous Misfortunes, and this Clover plucks you. I'm not going to bother seeking out Coin, but if I happen to come across her, I'll put it in the video too, but I'm not going to go looking for her. Good to know though, I can make a lot of money and use this to buy all the recipes I'm missing. And they're really easy to fight too. Like, it'd be kind of neat if they had like full parties, or at least like 4 or 5 Pokemon after for a little bit of a challenge, but I guess if they're meant for farming, then I don't get it. How'd I lose? Oh, I can't believe you beat me again. I bet the people in the Galaxy team actually treat you like you're worth something. Again, we don't ever get closure with these 3. I just beat them up for all eternity and continually get money from them, which I guess I'm okay with. Okay, so there he is. I'm looking for the weather trio, and there's Landorus. But he only appears here on this Romanus Island when it's sunny. And the game was really stupid. On my way flying over here, the weather changed to foggy, so I had to go back to the camp, sleep, and then come back. Hopefully, we can catch him. Now, he has a bit of a shield, so that means I have to throw my Pokeballs at him like 2 or 3 times until he'll let me fight him. Hopefully, it goes smoothly. I don't have any mud balls or anything like that, so I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, I need him. I don't want him near that Infernape. Oh, he saw me. Oh, he moves really fast. He just, like, ran to the other side over there. Kind of hard to do this with the other Pokemon around. Hopefully he doesn't despawn. Oh man, he's just running away. Ow. Oh my god, come back here. Oh, this is so annoying. Because there's no fixed arena either. Oh geez. Ah! Get me out of here. I don't want to die. Oh my god, I'm on fire. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. This is so hard. I thought the battling part with him would be the hardest part, not the chasing him around the island. Oh my goodness. Let's come over here. There's not that much grass either. I have to be very strategic. Oh my god. That roar attack that Alpha Pokemon like to do is such a large reach. Oh my goodness. Get me out of here! Oh gosh. Ow! Please don't kill me. Oh my god. At least Heatran had like an arena. Let's rest until my damage goes away. Now turn around. I don't know if it's saving all my damage that I'm doing to a shield though. Oh god, I just had him! And if my luck's really bad, the weather's gonna change while I'm here, and then he's gonna despawn, and I have to do this all over again. It's gonna be really annoying because the other two guys in the other areas need other types of weather. At least with sunny, it's pretty easy to get sunny for this guy. Again, I can't tell if I'm actually whittling down his shield or not. Maybe I should invest in some mud balls, but I can't craft those myself. Get in the grass, please. Please let me get in the grass. Yes, okay. Get back here. Get back here. Get back here. Oh my god. Yes! Okay. Now I have to be really careful not to kill him. Okay, he's level 70. He's weak against ice. I don't know if this is gonna kill him. Let's try one. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was so scary. Okay, at least I know I can do that. Okay. As long as he doesn't, like, recoil himself. And I think all 3 of these guys are weak against ice. Because they're all flying type. Or part flying type. Man, Man, I did not think just trying to wear down his shield would be that hard. Oh, yes! The battle was actually pretty easy. Okay, time to hunt down the other two then, I guess. Okay, so I found Tornadus, he's down there. So for him, he's in the middle of Bone Chill Wastes. You need it to be... Oh, I can't bring my pointer over there. You need to be blizzarding, so not just snowing. It has to be the snowflake icon with the wind, which you see up there next to the word Alabaster Icelands. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to do that. Oh god, there's an Alpha Glalie here. Can I hit him from up here? Oh, man. There's so many Glalies around. Is that freaking Snorunt looking at me too? If I go over here... Oh, there's a Glalie here too. Luckily, I only had to go to sleep like twice to get this weather to appear. Oh, darn it. Had a clear shot, too. Gotta move. Oh, the Glalie. Oh, no, all the Glalies are on me. Here, get me out of here. Thought I could, like, rush him. Oh. Can't do this with all these Glalies around. Oh, no. Oh. Thought I'd get into a fight with the Snorunt. Ah! Please don't KO me. I don't want to reset the weather. Oh, you're still here. Ah. Glalie, please. Leave me alone. Oh, this is so annoying. I should just take out these Glalies, to be honest. Maybe that's what I'll do. Ow! Okay, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'll just fly. I'll just fly and recover for a little bit. Maybe reset the Glalies. Oh gosh, this is so annoying. Wait, he despawned! Oh no, the weather changed! Oh! Gosh. Okay, I guess we'll come back. I guess I will have to take out those Glalies. She really sees me. Let's clear out all these Snorunts and Glalies. I'll leave the alpha one, I just don't want to deal with him. Actually, maybe I should. He's just in the way. Oh, come on, please. I'm so sorry, Typhlosion. There's no grass here either. Can't believe that worked. Thought that was A little off. I really hope the weather doesn't change again, though. That's so annoying. I wish my throwing arm was better. Ow! Yeah, I want to get rid of this Glalie. I really hope the weather doesn't change. Oh, come on, stop it. It's so annoying too because I got a crouch walk, which is slow. Oh my god. Like I don't think... Yeah, the arc on the throw doesn't really help. See if I can flank him. Oh, never mind. Oh, this is so hard. Every time I do get just close enough. I mean, I don't have any berries to throw out. I'm not even sure if that would help him. Just gonna inch slightly closer. Oh, that I had him. Maybe if I fly around to his back. Oh, it worked! Okay, okay. Please don't kill him with the ice punch. Okay. Oh no, please, I hope the frostbite doesn't kill him. I'm lucky I only had to sleep like a few times to change the weather here. I tried to do the... Oh god, that actually did a lot of damage. Oh no. Oh no. Because the blizzard makes it so frostbite lands more easily. Oh gosh, this is really bad. Because the other guy, oh phew. Thunderous is Cobalt Coastlands, and you need thunderstorms there, and I slept like 20 times and I couldn't get it to change into thunderstorms, so it'll be my last one. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh gosh, I really do have to do it out in the water. Oh, there's a bunch of Gyarados around. This will be really hard. You can't sneak when you're on Basque Region. How am I supposed to do this? I don't want to fight the Gyarados by accident. Ah, the Gyarados! Oh gosh, how do I do this? So I'm hurt. That Hyper Beam really hurt. Oh gosh, he's so annoying. The second he sees me... I can't get close enough. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Okay, at least I didn't... Was that a death? Was that a death? Oh! I dropped a max for... Oh! Okay, well, let's try again. Oh, that's so hard. Okay, so I mean, the only guides I saw were just like, use mud balls and spoiled acorns, but there's really nothing else you could do on Basculegion. Now, I remembered, if you jump with Basculegion in water, time slows down, so maybe that's my ticket. I go... Yeah, let's... yeah, okay. Where'd he go? That? That didn't really help. I mean, it's a little easier, but I'm not even sure. I'm not really hitting him because time slows down when I'm aiming, but then the second that I throw, the time moves normally again. I hit him. I gotta hit him while he's casting the tornadoes, because then he doesn't move. Well, there's an Alpha Gyarados there. That's not good. Oh, come on. Yes. Wait, I got him. Oh, he was stunned. Don't tell me I lost my chance. Don't tell me I have to do it another, like, 3 times. I'm gonna die. Or the thunderstorm's gonna stop. No, that's not... No, Mantite, go away! Cast your tornadoes, please. Yes! Oh, finally! Oh, that was so hard. Okay. Kiro does, like, the perfect amount of damage to catch him. Could you imagine getting hit by thunder while you're freaking standing on the ocean like that? It would not be fun. Oh, he doubled Lucario. Okay, I think I got this in the bag, though. It's like maybe the 4th time I died in this game. Like the first time I fell off a cliff. Like, there were like 2 or 3 times against Heatran alone. And then this one. Okay, good. Right. Let's get out of here to safety. Now, I think in order to show these 3 to Kogita, for her to unlock the 4th legendary weather guy, you need to actually complete their Pokedex entries. Like, you can't just catch them. You actually have to get them to 100% research level. I'm not 100% sure about that. I think I read that, but we'll find out. Oh god, this is really annoying. There's walls everywhere. Cyndaquil, Shinx, Eevee. Come on, give me a Porygon. Oh my god, get me up, Travel in this game is still... Oh, Porygon! Yes! Oh my gosh, please. Okay, it's 54. I need to hit it with something that's not effective so I don't kill it. I don't have anything that's not effective, okay. Let's give it an agile Dark Pulse. Oh, phew, okay. You know Hyper Beam, what the heck? See, like, wild Pokemon are wild in this game. They know all these really powerful attacks that wild Pokemon should have no business knowing. Attacks that normally they learn from, like, TMs. Oh, thank gosh. Okay, we got what we came for. Okay, everything else now is just a bonus. Okay, we'll just wander around until space-time distortion opens up. Any second now. Maybe I should do my usual tactic. Man, it would really suck if there was a space-time distortion right now. That's the last thing I would want in this game to happen to me right now. So I do not want a space-time distortion right now. So please do not give me one, game, because I know that you enjoy putting me through life's troubles, but not this once. Do you understand? It's not working. I think the game's on to me. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is part of a quest. Oh, this is... Apoms that stole Hiko's pack. Okay. I just keep chasing them like this? Gonna fight them? That was a very loud sound, but I think that was from the Pokemon behind me. You guys are only level 30. You picked the wrong person to fight with. That's what you get for stealing. You get murdered. Oh, they're still alive. Well, well, I see you chase down the Apom. All my goods are safe, thank goodness. How can I repay you? Let me think. Wait, where'd the Apom go? There were two of them. Hey, what's gotten into you looking so meek all of a sudden? Are you actually feeling remorseful? AA. Oh, alright, no hard feelings. Just stop it with a sad look. You're making me feel bad. Hey. Hey. I just hope you learn your lesson. No more pranks, please. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on, you couldn't even wait till I was done scolding you? It's like that Spheal side quest. You solve it, and then it just immediately happens again. You took my pineapple berries. I was saving those for later. Just goes to show you can't let your guard down around Pokemon. Yeah, learn your lesson, Hiko. Get wrecked. Like, I know, like, all Quilavas, for example. Oh, Magnezone, come on. Like, all Quilavas turn into Hisuian Typhlosions in this game. In the future games, they're gonna have to find a way to give Quilavas two different evolutionary paths. Magneton? I mean, where's my Magnemite? I'll still catch you, but where's my Magnemite? Please don't kill my Umbreon. You maybe jinxed it again. Oh no, please. Don't kill my Umbreon, please. I just want to give you one more Psychic. No, please! Okay, I saw Magnezones and Magnetons in this space-time distortion, though, so maybe there should be Magnemites? Don't kill it. Please, Magnemite, please. Please, Magnemite, please spawn. There's the Magnezone. Stop switching my screen. Mr. Mime. Kind of interesting too, because they let Sneasel have both of its evolutions in this game because Weavile is from the Sinnoh region, so they were obligated to include it. But then they also wanted to include the new one, Sneasler. And I was lucky enough that I was able to catch some normal Sneasels in a space-time distortion. Where is the Magnemites? I feel like there's no Magnemites. There's no Magnemites in this space-time distortion. Why are there Magnetons? I guess you guys called it. My luck is awful. Ah! My luck is indubitably awful. I can't even argue that anymore. I can't even argue that maybe it's just a fluke or something. We can fight you. Remember Kiro, agile style. What? I didn't kill a level 2 Drifloon with an agile style Psy-Shield Bash? Are you serious? Actually, no, that's good, because then I can use twice in one fight. It's more efficient. I could use berries, but I'm a hoarder. I don't use items that... If I know I can get away without using an item, I will not use... You dodged my attack? Are you serious? Now I'm gonna have to do it an extra time. Seriously, this level 3 Bidoof dodged my attack. What? What is wrong? Is it the rain? Does the rain affect this? What's going on? Why did I miss 2? This has a 90% accuracy rate. What the heck? I can't believe a level 3 Bidoof dodged twice in a row. Yeah, get wrecked. Wait, what's going on? What? Wait, why is this a cutscene? What's going on? Is this a quest? Oh, it's an unusual Ponyta. Why did I get a cutscene for that? Why is it so far away? Peculiar Ponyta. This is a quest. Okay. Can I cut through the water without drowning? Can't crouch in here. Okay. Crouch. The fixed shiny spawn. You deserve a great ball, at least. Maybe an ultra ball. You want you great ball. Oh, it's a little bit too far. Oh! Time to report back to Yota in the village. I see you caught that strange Ponyta. You Survey Corps folks sure don't mess around. You know, a friend of mine from Galar was surprised when he saw the Ponyta herds out in the fieldlands. He couldn't wrap his head around their fiery manes. At the time, I thought it was an odd thing to be amazed by, but now that I know some Ponyta have blue flames, it's not such a stretch. You think there might be all sorts out there. I'm not just talking about Ponyta, mind. Who knows how many differently colored Pokemon there are in the world. I hope the Survey Corps keeps trying its level best to research them all. Level best, that's like an odd phrase. Thanks, Yota. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. Oops, there we go. You've made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained the rank of 8th star in the Galaxy Expedition Team. You can now use Jet Balls. The rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. You obtained the recipe for crafting Jet Balls. I was wondering when I'd get those. They're a step up from the Wing Balls. Ooh, full restores. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokedex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. Ah, you've arrived. You now know much about Landorus, Tornadus, and even Thundurus. Well done. In more normal times, I would bid you let those three fly free as is their nature. But we are yet fresh from the tearing of the space-time rift. Until its after effects fade entirely, perhaps it's better to keep our trio contained. Now it is time to tell you the rest. What is it? There is one more of that cohort. Come. Wait, why did you have it with you? Whoa. Amor, you are weird looking. Is that a snake around your neck? With hearts? No eyes? Does it have a tongue? Does that mouth move? I have so many questions. Why are you heart-based? This is Enamorous. A Pokemon hailed as the Herald of Spring. Wait, so the other guys are like Tornado, Thunder, Land, and then your heart? Spring, I guess? Enamorous is not particularly given to ill behavior. I imagine I'd like to document her for your Pokedex, wouldn't you? Catch her then, if you like. She always flits about in the Crimson Mirelands. Hey, but she's right there, right in front of me. Why do I have to go get her there? Oh. Enamorous is not particularly given to... Okay, you're gonna say the same thing. Okay. Why did this... Oh, there she is. The sound just suddenly cut out for a second. Okay, I might have to clear out all these skunk tanks. Because they're gonna get in the way. They're stunkies. These guys are so annoying. Like, look at her flying around everywhere. Oops. This arena is not a very good place to chase something. You're right, I might have to jet ball it. I'm gonna try to see if I can. I heard that Enamorous, you only need to break her shield once. Unlike the other dudes, I had to break their shield 3 times, and it was really annoying. Oh, okay. Oh, I am confused. I am walking in the wrong direction. The thing is, I'm not trying to catch her with the ball. I'm trying to hit her so I break her shield so I can fight her. And if you crouch like this, you can approach closer, but then there's all these wild Pokemon that are in my way. It was really annoying trying to do the one in the Icelands because I was being chased by so many Glalie and an Alpha Glalie at the same time, and it was so annoying. Oh, there's a bunch of Alphas here too. That's not good. Okay, let's see if I can hit the jump on her from behind, maybe. I just want to get away from the Alphas. Doesn't help that Braviary will not drop me. Oh, come on. I can do this. I could do this. Just gonna take time. If these guys would just stay away from me. Ah, two. Oh, she was so close. I could have. Aha! Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, I just need to hit her one more time. Oh, I had her. That stupid roar didn't knock me off my feet. Oh, that stupid skunk tank. Alpha is in the way. Don't want to fight it. Come back over here, my pretty. Oh, okay, thanks, Lucario. Aha! Oh, come on, I had you! I had you! You were just about to fight me! Oh, I'm gonna kill this Alpha. Oh no, you know flamethrower? That's not fair. I forgot that all the skunk tanks and stunkies seem to know fire attacks for some reason. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness, Scizor, please. Okay, this gives me more room to move. Why is it foggy? Fog doesn't even help me. You would think fog would help me sneak up on things. Oh, there's grass over there. It'd be so useful. I can get near the grass. Oh, yes, I did it! Okay, Lucario, you're gonna fight in the gunk. Okay, with all the other Weather Bros, I hit them with one Ice Punch and it brings them into the yellow. I really hope this works. Oh, 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 please do not recoil yourself. Please do not recoil yourself. Oh, okay. Oh, you tried to double me? That's not fair. I like how Kogita had this one too, and she was just like, okay, now go and catch it for fun. She'll enjoy it too. Bring my tank. Yeah, you're fighting in the... Oh, Umbreon's drowning. Umbreon, please. Oh, yes. Aha, you've caught an Amorous as well, and you know much about her. An Amorous arrives in Hisui once winter has passed, hence the epithet Herald of Spring. Her company, when I have the pleasure, is of great help. She ferries me hither and yon across Hisui. But I'll leave her in your care for now. Wait, how does she do that? Does she pick you up or something? Does her cloud grow big so she can carry you around? I mean, your dress is pretty big and flowy. I don't know how she would do that. For now, in my care? For now. Indeed, even you can hardly expect to live for all time, surely. She will be in your care for now. See, I keep saying that. What happens when someone dies and they don't have like a friend or a relative to release their Pokemon for them? Like, what happens? I mean, surely I release the Pokemon back because then they exist for the Diamond and Pearl games, but still. Here, this is the reveal glass. If you use it on Enamorous and her brethren, they will assume different forms. Oh, that's why my Pokedex says that they have incarnate forms. So I can use this item to make them swap forms. Okay. You obtained a reveal glass. Pretty. You, Enamorous, and her brethren have something in common. You all tend to stir the pot of life. Do not mistake me. I mean this positively. If everything were straightforward, what meaning would there be in living as long as we do? Once there was a god of field, and once there was a god of spring. Upon Hisui's winds it wheeled, brought life to every growing thing. Was that how the old verse went? I have passed on to you all there is to pass. Where history goes from here, I leave to you and your companions to see through. I guess that's all there is for Kagita. Okay, one more thing I want to do today is that I've done a bunch of quests to unlock things at the photo studio. There were only like 3 quests, but I think it unlocks extra poses and stuff, so I just want to try them out to see what did I get. I'll pick my good old Typhlosion. Okay, I gotta do this way. Back to your Pokemon, let's see. These are all things I've seen before. Aw, look at him. Okay, so maybe it's my expressions? Okay, let's start at the end. Thinking. Vacant. I think these are new. Some of these last expressions. Angry? Troubled. Surprised. Smiling. Delighted. Neutral. Change your pose. Oh, Enamorous, like the other 3, is based after a Kami. Okay, that makes sense. Still weird looking, though. Thumbs up. Looks like I'm doing finger guns. Oh, these are some of the new ones I got. The Ingles pose I had before. Bandit pose, that's new. Oh no, I had bandit pose before. Sitting plainly. Oh no, I had some of these, right? I don't remember which ones are new and which ones are not. Okay, but that's all the photo studio stuff now. I thought Enamorous was my last Pokemon I needed, but I forgot I still need to evolve my Cranidos. This should be the last Pokemon. completed Pokedex at last. So in a way, you could almost call this a Kiro Dex. Yeah, because I did all the work. And of course, you had your directive, didn't you? I recall the message you received when you first fell down to this land. Seek out all Pokemon, was it not? It seems you finally achieved that goal. So, where must you go now? Well, I kind of want to go home, sir. Mount Coronet, the Temple of Sinnoh. You'll find nowhere else in all of Hisui closer to the heavens. You are practically among the stars up there, as if one with the very universe, all creation. What will happen there, I wonder? My scientific curiosity is positively roiling, but, well, this isn't my tale of adventure. It's yours. This is for you, and you alone, to go and find out. In other words, I'm not going to help you at all. We each have our separate duties. Yours is to go to the Temple of Sinnoh. Mine is to give this Pokedex a jolly thorough read-through. Be careful, Professor. It's going to get wet in the rain. Remember, this Pokedex is made of paper. It's not electronic. Alright, and with that, we are finished the Pokedex, or at least we're finished catching everything. We didn't finish the research on everything, which is fine. So now we should be able to go meet Arceus, and I'm going to save that for the next video because I think it's going to be a tough fight. Collecting the last couple Pokemon was a little bit tedious. It wasn't as bad as I thought. There were a couple of them that gave me quite the runaround. Like, it took me a really long time to get Porygon and Magneton. Or no, it took me a while to get Porygon and Magnemite because they only appear in space-time distortions. And I got really unlucky. I kept getting space-time distortions that only had Porygon 2s, or only had Magnetons, or Magnezones. So even like the last one I got was Magnemite for Pokemon that I need to catch. And it took me an hour and a half of running around in the Cobalt Coastlands until I could get a space-time distortion to spawn. I even had to leave a couple times to try to reset the instance, and people on stream saw how frustrated I was getting with that. But then after that, it was smooth sailing. It was just a bunch of evolutions. Just need to, you know, get the item for Ursaluna, make sure that Stantler used Psy-Shield Bash 20 times in Agile mode. I need to finish the Pokedex entries for the 3 Weather Bros, so I could show it to Cogita to get Enamorus, who I thought was my last one, but then I forgot about Cranidos, who luckily I could just evolve right away because I caught it at like level 50 something, and it evolves at 30. So thankfully the evolution process wasn't too bad. It was just the RNG that I needed to worry about, and catching a couple of those baby Pokemon like Munchlax and Cleffa took a little bit of RNG, but we finally did it, guys! Thanks so much for joining me on this episode. Look forward to the next video where we take on God himself, Arceus, and we shall be finished with this game. We'll see if we finally get to go back to our timeline or whether we are stuck here and stranded without any Wi-Fi and eventually become like Lucas's ancestor from Diamond or Pearl or something like that. So stay tuned. Thanks so much, guys, and see you next time.